up, bros? This is the All Bros podcast. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Jonathan.
We are a couple of aspiring... I know, I forgot. I was like, oh, shit, I had a line after this. We are a couple of aspiring filmmakers that love to watch and critique movies, but also enjoy a lot of bit of the nerd life. This week on the podcast, we have some adventures in hunting. With pop news, we got Target Con 2.0.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. Like, that name's so dumb.
It works, though. I don't really know what other name you can really come up with.
True.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, like...
Target Palooza.
Target Con actually works best.
Yeah.
Like, now that I think about it. In Blu-ray news, we got 2 new Blu-rays, Ralph Breaks the Internet and Walt Disney's edition of The Little Mermaid.
Walt Disney's signature collection edition of The Little Mermaid.
That's a mouthful.
Just a little bit.
In our Through the Wall news, we're going to be listing off the winners of this year's Oscars and comparing it to what we guessed way back when. And then in this week's sneak peeks, we got one good trailer with Detective Pikachu, trailer number 2, which is just sold me on the movie.
And then the other trailer that came out this week, Caleb doesn't even want to think about. So
no,
yeah.
Then our main event of the evening, we're going to be breaking down the Lego Movie 2,
the second part. He always leaves that part out
because it's dumb. Why do you put 2 and then have a name? Why didn't you just do the Lego Movie, the second part?
They want to reiterate, I think that's the word I'm looking for, that it is the sequel. Reiterate, thank you. That it is the sequel to the Lego Movie.
And just saying the Lego Movie 2 doesn't do that?
Apparently not.
So dumb. Anyway. But yeah, that wraps up our intro, so let's get to it. Yeah?
Yeah, sorry.
You're supposed to say yes so we know.
I'm sorry.
All right, so first in Adventures in Hunting, Rose has a list of pop figures that are coming out for Target Con 2.0.
Yeah.
So if you want to...
yeah, so we got a crap ton coming out, like, holy shit. So first up, we got, I want to say that's Michael Jordan, right?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know basketball. And
we don't know sports.
That's like the best picture I can find. But so it looks like I don't know if the like actual character is exclusive or it's just a new version. But he is in his red outfit holding a basketball.
It just shows how much we know about anything sports.
Yep, exactly. And then the next one is we got from Titanic. We got a 2-pack of Jack and Rose. When I believe that they're about to dance at like that banquet that they have on the ship.
Yep.
So yeah, that one's actually pretty cool. I wouldn't mind picking that one up. And then we got another 2-pack from Wayne's World, which I've actually never seen.
Neither have I.
I kicked myself in the ass for that because that was a cool tribute that they did at the Oscars. When they announced, I think it was Mike Myers and the guy that plays, I don't know his name in Wayne's World.
I haven't seen.
I'm
Wayne's
sorry.
World, so I can't.
I feel bad for not knowing his name. But I believe they presented the award for best actor in a leading role. So it was cool that they did the scene where in Wayne's World they're blasting out to Bohemian Rhapsody. So
that was awesome.
That was awesome. And it looks like they're playing hockey in this 2-pack, so looks cool. And then the next one we got is Darth Vader when he's being electrocuted by the Emperor, but it is the glow-in-the-dark version.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be a really cool one.
Yeah, I really want to try to get that one. And then we got Rick and Morty. Looks like I would assume Mortios. I guess that comes with a pocket pop.
Yep.
So, and then we got, I don't even know what this is. I don't think it's an Ewok, but it's a flocked. Maybe it's an Ewok. I don't know, but
That's from Star Wars?
yeah, that's from Star Wars.
I haven't seen anything like that, dude.
I haven't either, but it's cute. So it's got that going.
Okay.
And then one that both Caleb and I really, really want is the glow-in-the-dark Captain Marvel Target exclusive, where she is flying on a stand. She has her helmet on, and she has fireballs coming out of her.
Yeah,
fists.
that one's friggin' sweet.
Looks so cool.
Dude, every time I see it, I just want it more and more.
Dude, same. So, I don't know what time these are supposed to go live online tonight, but I gotta try to get that for us.
I'm going to try and get it. Oh, you're going to try and order them tonight?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Unless you want to try too.
Well, I was going to go like the early tomorrow morning, but I think I'm going to hold out on it and then just, I don't know, like throw my Whiplash and thing if that one dude has.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't want to. I know like this is like stupid, but I'm not going to wake up early to go to TargetCon 2.0. I'm just like really gonna go there and like see if there's anything left before I go to work.
That's fair.
So, because I'm not like really dying to like. Yeah, I want that Captain. I really want that Captain Marvel. But I'm not like die like I don't know, like I'm not I don't know if I'm willing to like wake up like super early just to be able to get a spot in line to get it.
I'm hoping that one just kind of ends up being like Black Manta Target exclusive.
I doubt it, dude. I'm
Really?
sorry. I highly doubt it.
Well, that makes me feel like shit.
I'm sorry. Next one we got is a Simba T-shirt bundle. I don't know what's
That's
exclusive.
not Simba.
Oh, sorry.
That's Mufasa.
Mufasa. I'm sorry.
I'm failing you.
Yeah, you should. I'm sorry.
You should know this shit, Rose.
I know I should. I failed. Failed everyone. Okay. I don't know what's exclusive about it.
Probably the shirt.
You don't say. I had no idea. You know, I never would have guessed. Yeah, I mean, it could be flocked. That's what I'm thinking, because I believe that they have already released a regular pop of Mufasa.
Well, yeah, we saw when we went hunting on Tuesday, we saw Mufasa at a box lunch.
That is true. So it's probably flocked then, I would assume.
That's interesting.
That'd be a cool flocked pop to have.
That'd be way cool.
And then we got a shit ton of 10-inch pops coming. We got a 10-inch Toothless. We got a 10-inch Hedwig, a 10-inch Jack, and then a 10-inch Ewok.
Oh, shit.
Which I don't need any of these.
I don't either, but I need to make sure Braille doesn't see that there's a 10-inch Toothless.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully she can't hear this.
Oh, I'd be in so much trouble.
Yes, you would. Buy $30.
I'd freaking cry.
But yeah, that's it for TargetCon. I mean, the only one that I'm really have my eyes set on is that Captain Marvel. It's the only one that both of us have our eyes set on. So
yeah, same.
that's really the only one that we need to worry about getting, and hopefully we can get it.
Hopefully.
Guess we'll find out.
Yep. All right, jumping to the Blu-rays. We only got 2 this week. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah. So
amazing movie.
yeah, really, really good sequel.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it again a couple of nights ago. It still holds up. It's not as good as the first one, just because I feel the first one was something special, like of how many nods there were to classic video games. But the way that the director handled the internet and how much he still like puts so much emotion into these characters, how much you still care so much about them, because Ralph Breaks the Internet was actually his reward for how well Zootopia did.
That's kind of weird. He got rewarded for...
Well, because I think they were kind of like hesitant on making a Wreck-It Ralph 2 because it didn't make like a ton of money, but after he made Zootopia, that movie made over $1 billion. So they're like, okay, you know what? Go ahead, make a Wreck-It Ralph 2.
We're so rich, we don't give a shit.
So yeah, no, really, really good sequel. I still cry at the end. Got me again. Damn you, Disney.
Gosh, you're such a puss.
I'll fully admit I'm a puss. I cry, okay? I cry very easily. But with that, I picked up the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook, which is pretty damn awesome. It has Ralph's butt stuck in a hashtag sign or a pound sign. I prefer to say pound sign. And then Vanellope turning away as if she doesn't know him. And then the back shows yes, I forget the character that holds the sign "Get Rich Playing Video Games." Do you know?
Oh, Bill Hader's character?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Okay. And then oh, please don't. Shit, what is her name?
Gal Gadot's?
Yeah. Please tell me you don't remember.
Dude, I don't. And you know what the real shitty part is?
What?
I listened to the Fortress of Nerditude podcast.
Yeah.
And they did a review of Ralph Breaks the Internet, and they said her name a lot, and I can't freaking recall it. We're the worst, dude.
We are.
Dude, sidetrack, Bronson,
Yeah.
I swear, 60% of his brain capacity is filled with movie quotes or TV show quotes. Just quotes. He can quote shit after watching it one time like crazy. It's insane.
That's impressive.
Yeah, right?
Is it Shank?
What?
Is it Shank?
I think it's Shank.
Wait. I'm sorry. I have to Google it. But carry on.
Yeah, so he can watch something once and, quote it, and he'll throw the quotes at me, and he'll be like, "What's that from?" And I'm like, I don't know. And then he'll say the movie, and I'm like, "What?" And then I'll remember it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." I can't quote movies worth a damn.
I'm pretty good at it, but I have to see it at least twice. I can't do it after just one viewing. Some lines I can, but most it takes me about 2 times.
Yeah,
Even
viewings. For me, I can't do it even after 2 times. I
Really?
can't even do it after 5. I think the only movie that I'm able to quote even a little bit is Shrek.
That's fair.
And that's only because Coy used to watch it every single day while I was doing homework.
I shit you not. I can for considering it was one of my favorite movies growing up. I'm pretty sure I can quote Toy Story 2 line to line. Dead serious.
That would be an impressive feat if you could actually do that.
Okay. I'm gonna record myself doing it one of these days and I'm gonna show it. It's gonna be my talent. Reciting Toy Story 2.
Your hour and a half long talent.
Yep. It's gonna be amazing.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, so then the other Blu-ray that got released was Walt Disney's
Come on.
Walt Disney's Collector.
Nope.
Whatever.
The Walt Disney Signature Collection. Little
Whatever.
Mermaid.
Whatever. What makes this one different than The
Well,
Little Mermaid? Or is it just the features it comes with?
I don't know if it comes out with any new features. The biggest change is this version's on 4K now. They came out with a standard Blu-ray as well with this release, but now it's on 4K. So with this one, they had the Best Buy Steelbook, the Target exclusive Digibook, and both those are on 4K. And then they came out with just a regular 4K and a regular Blu-ray. I don't know if it's still in stock. I'm really hoping, but I'm so tempted to get the Best Buy Steelbook. I know it's $35, but it's all hand drawn, animation. The front is Ariel. When you open it, it's the castle, hand drawn, and then on the back, it's I believe Ariel, Flounder, and Sebastian.
Ooh.
It looks so gorgeous. I'm so tempted, but at the same time, I'm like $35.
That'd be a tough one.
But I forgot also another release that came out Tuesday. They released Captain America: The First Avenger on 4K.
Yeah. I remember seeing the post about that.
And I really need to get that Steelbook because I have to own all Marvel movies on Steelbook.
Dude, I want to watch the first Avenger so bad. So when you get that, you need to send me the code.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have it on regular Blu-ray. I'm wondering if that came with a digital copy. I'll have to see.
Boy.
Sorry. My bad.
Dude, you also need it. I don't think the original Avengers. I don't have that one either.
Yeah, that copy I got didn't come with a digital code.
Well, we both bought it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
it didn't come with it.
And they have the Steelbook for that too. But that's $35 as well.
Yeah, but it's Avengers.
I know. I would. So now I have to decide: do I want the Avengers or Captain America: The First Avenger?
Why not both?
Because that's almost $70. That is $70.
But why not both?
You gonna help me with that money?
I don't know what you're talking about. That was the little devil on your shoulder telling you that.
Well, you need to tell me to get the hell out of here, please.
Because it's too tempting.
Yeah, exactly. I already spent $70 on Steelbooks these past 2 weeks. I don't know if I really want to do it again.
All right. Well, I think that's all we got in Adventures in Hunting. Unless you got anything else to add.
Nope.
Okay, jumping to our Through the Wall news. The Oscars happened this past week.
Yeah.
And we have the winners. So, going through each category. For Best Picture, I thought it was going to be either Black Panther or Black Klansman. And you thought it was going to be Bohemian Rhapsody or Roma. We were both wrong, and it ended up being Green Book.
Damn.
So, no points there.
Well, shit.
For lead actor, we both thought that it was going to be Rami Malek, and it ended up being Rami Malek.
Woo!
So, we each got a point there.
Oh, yeah.
For lead actress, I thought it was going to be Yalitza Aparicio from Roma, and you thought it was going to be Glenn Close from The Wife. And then we both wanted Lady Gaga to take it, but Olivia Colman from The Favorite actually took it home. So we were both wrong there.
I
So
really got
no
to see
points.
that movie.
The Favorite?
Yeah, looks really good.
Okay. For supporting actor, we both thought that Adam Driver was going to take it in Black Klansman. And then I wanted Sam Elliott to take it from A Star Is Born. But after watching A Star Is Born, I realized it was a mistake. Like he wasn't a bad supporting.
But he's really not that. He's not in the movie a lot.
No. And you thought it was going to be Mahershala Ali from The Green Book.
You said Mahershala.
Whatever.
Mahershala.
Oh. That makes a lot more sense than what I said. And you thought it was going to be Mahershala Ali from The Green Book, and you were 100% correct on that.
Woo!
So, point against me. For supporting actress, I thought it was either going to be Emma Stone or Rachel Weisz from The Favorite. And you thought that it was going to be Regina King from If Beale Street Could Talk. And you were right. It was Regina King.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, my guessing game is freaking shit.
Yeah, you suck. JK, bro. Love you.
All right. For Best Director, we both thought that it was going to be Spike Lee for Black Klansman.
Boy, were we wrong.
Yep, and it ended up going to Alfonso Cuarón for Roma.
I haven't seen the movie, but I've heard many say. I think people were happy with that choice.
Yeah, I heard that too. Roma was a Netflix movie, wasn't it?
I think it's still on there. It should be.
Well, it should be. It's
Yeah.
freaking Netflix.
Yeah. Well, and it's an Oscar winner now, so better be keeping that on.
Mm-hmm. So no points for either of us.
Damn.
Moving on to animated feature. We both thought that it was going to be Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse that took it, and we were both right.
Yeah. I would
So-
have been so PO'd if it was Incredibles 2.
Oh my gosh.
I would have had a
movie
BF.
that was going to give you a freaking seizure.
Yeah. Exactly.
Dude, I told... This is a sidetrack. Koi's new girlfriend
Oh, it's a new one.
yeah.
Okay.
has epilepsy.
Aww.
And he was saying, I want to take her to a movie, but I don't know what to take her to. And I was like, why don't you take her to Incredibles 2?
You're an asshole.
I know, I shouldn't make fun of people, but
What the hell
that
is
was
wrong
freaking
with you?
hilarious.
What did he say?
He was just like, oh, I haven't seen that. And I was like, and then my aunt was just like, don't.
You're such a dick.
I know.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not making fun of people with epilepsy.
know
I
you're
just
not.
thought that would be a funny suggestion.
I know you're not. Ugh.
Okay. The next category was adapted screenplay. We thought it was either going to be Black Klansman or A Star Is Born, and it ended up being Black Klansman.
Yeah.
So we both got points there.
Sweet.
So I'm only marking down the points for the ones where one
Like-
of us got right and
'Kay.
the other got wrong.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, original screenplay. I thought it was going to be The Favorite. You thought it was going to be Green Book, and it was Green Book.
Yes.
So another freaking point against me. Then the next category was film editing. We both thought it was going to, or you thought it was going to be Vice. I thought it was going to be The Favorite, but we both wanted Bohemian Rhapsody to take it, and it did.
Oh yeah. Thank goodness.
Hell yeah, freaking oh. Okay, for sound editing, you thought it was going to be Black Panther, and wanted Bohemian Rhapsody. I thought it was going to be A Quiet Place, but wanted Bohemian Rhapsody, and Bohemian Rhapsody won.
Yeah, Bohemian killed at the Oscars.
Hell yeah, it did.
It's insane. I love it.
For sound mixing, we thought it was going to be either Bohemian Rhapsody or A Star Is Born, and Bohemian took it.
Now, after watching A Star Is Born, I'm kind of sad it only took one Oscar. A little bit.
I'm not super sad about that.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Bohemian Rhapsody deserved all? It did,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Like I had
just love
my
the movie so
issues
much.
with it.
I mean, okay, all right.
So for production design, we thought it was going to be Black Panther, and we were right. It was 100% Black Panther. The next category was original score. You thought it was going to be The Isle of Dogs.
Well, no, I thought wasn't it? We wanted it to be Black.
We wanted it to be Black Panther.
Oh wait, no, sorry, no. We wanted. I wanted Isle of Dogs, and you wanted Mary Poppins Returns, but we thought that it was gonna be Black Panther, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Okay, or was it the other way around?
I don't know.
Okay. Either way, Black Panther won.
Yeah, Black Panther won, and we both got that correct. Best original song. You thought it was going to be The Place Where Lost Things Go from Mary Poppins. And I knew this was a stretch, but I thought it was good. I wanted it to be When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings. I have that song freaking memorized now, dude. From The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
I'm trying to remember the place where lost things go. I'm trying to get that one stuck in my head. It's hard.
And we both thought that Shallow from A Star Is Born was going to take it, and it did.
And it's well deserved because after seeing the movie and how it's performed, oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing.
Getting into makeup and hair, I thought it was going to be Mary Queen of Scots that took it, and you thought it was going to be Vice that took it, and you were 100% correct.
Yeah.
So Vice took it home for makeup and hair. Jump into costume design. I wanted The Favorite, or I thought The Favorite was going to take it.
Yeah.
We both wanted Mary Poppins to take it, and you thought Black Panther was going to take it home, and you were right. Black Panther took it home, and you're freaking kicking my ass, dude. And our last category that we judged was visual effects. We wanted it to either be Avengers Infinity War or Ready Player One, but we were both wrong, and First Man took it.
We failed.
Dude, I feel like this is so freaking wrong.
I got to see the movie before I can make my judgment on that. I don't,
But with visual effects, putting it up against, like, it'd have to be damn freaking good to put it up against Infinity War or Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Like, hell, I think Solo could have taken it if neither of those did, too. Or Christopher Robin. Like, basically any of these except First Man.
I don't know.
Like, we joked about that. We're like, oh, yeah, First Man's going to take it.
Oh, yeah, we did. Hey, you never know. Like, the visual effects could be absolutely amazing. And we're like, okay, that blows Infinity War out of the water. I probably won't say that, but I'm sure it's well deserved. The Academy is never wrong. And that was a very good joke, right?
Hilarious.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
Yeah, so anyway, that concludes our Oscar winners. And now our fail tally, because I didn't mark the ones where we both got it right, though. Our fail count is 5-2 in Rose's favor.
And it's the last week, right?
Yep, it is the last week, so I got to get you real freaking good on a movie I've only seen once.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah. All right. Our last segment that we're going to talk about is this week's sneak peeks. We got Detective Pikachu trailer number 2.
And the biggest takeaway from this, Mewtwo.
Hell yeah.
In my opinion. Because, whew, Mewtwo looks amazing. I'm amazed how well they were able to transfer how Mewtwo looked to live action. Because fantastic.
Dude, they did a lot of, like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this movie went up for, like, visual effects.
Yeah, I could see it.
I doubt it will, because no one wants to say Pokemon's an Oscar-winning movie.
But, well, I don't think anybody wanted to say Suicide Squad was an Oscar-winning movie, but it is.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, It was freaking good. I was really hesitant about the whole Ryan Reynolds voicing Pikachu.
I was too, but, like, after seeing 2 trailers, it works.
It does.
Yeah.
It works extremely well. Like, I think.
So I haven't seen anything or that I recall of seeing anything with the Justice Smith in it. Isn't that the main guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he like a new up-and-comer, or?
Yeah, that's the thing. I do not know.
I'm gonna IMDb him real quick.
Okay.
See what.
I mean, from what I've seen, really good actor so far. I like what I've seen.
We're also only getting that from.
Okay, yeah, just a trailer.
Trailers, yeah.
Good point.
So, he hasn't been in a whole hell of a lot.
Huh.
So, obviously, Detective Pikachu. He was in Jurassic World.
Oh, yeah, he was
Kingdom.
that guy. The nerdy guy.
Yep.
I've never seen the movie, so that's what people classify him as.
He was in a movie called The Get Down. Oh, it looks like it was actually a show. He was in the movie Paper Towns with Cara Delevingne and a movie called Every Day. So he hasn't been a lead yet.
Well, now's his time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fail us.
This is, I feel like, with how little he's done, this is going to be a make or break his career movie.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But from what I've seen so far, it feels like it's going to make his career.
Oh, yeah. I really don't have anything wrong with from what I've seen of him.
Yeah. I love that we're getting to see, like, a live-action Pokemon battle.
Yes.
That's going to be awesome.
I'm really interested to see how they pull. The biggest character that, because I feel that this one's one of the hardest to pull off, is Charizard. And I'm very interested to see how they're going to pull him off in live action.
Well, we've seen him in the...
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, actually, like, in a full scene.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting.
And
I like how a lot of the Pokemon, like Psyduck, they look...
That's like the...
Okay,
sorry. I just want to make sure. Isn't it like the yellow, like, with the long bill?
Yeah.
Is that Psyduck? Okay,
yeah,
sorry. I don't know.
I
don't remember a lot of Pokemon, sorry.
I only know a few, so...
Okay, so if you only know a few, can you help me out with this? What is the difference between Ivysaur and Bulbasaur?
Bulbasaur is the... Okay. It's the bulb on the back.
Yeah.
So Bulbasaur and Ivysaur are... Wait, you said Ivysaur?
Yeah, Ivysaur.
Okay. So, you know how there's Charmander,
Oh, is it like the...
yeah,
it's like
it's the evolution.
Okay.
So it's like Squirtle, Wartortle, and
okay.
Blastoise. So it's Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur.
Oh.
So Ivysaur, I think the only real difference is that he's a little darker and the bulb looks like it's blooming a little bit.
Okay.
So it's more like a flower on his back, and then Venusaur is like a full-blown freaking like big-ass flower.
Okay. Okay. All right, that makes more sense. Thank you. This just shows how much I don't remember a lot about Pokemon.
Yeah. I actually remember quite a bit, but there are some that I have no idea. Like the little frog ninja people.
Oh, Lucario? Like blue and black, right?
No, I know Lucario.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the 3 ninja frogs that were doing like the
okay, yeah, I don't know those either. Like, I know who Lucario is, but I have like no idea like what. It's a he, right? Lucario's a he.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I have no idea what his backstory is, like how this Pokemon came to be.
I don't remember his backstory all that well either. It was like I lost interest in Pokemon after they started throwing in the newer ones.
Yeah, I think I did too.
So like I knew the original 150.
Okay.
And then Mew and Mewtwo. And then just just random ones here and there throughout.
You know what one you'll always remember? Meowth.
Well, Meowth was one of the original 150.
But can he please be in this movie? Like, at least just one scene.
Dude, we need freaking...
Yeah, Jesse and James.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah,
already.
Ben Schwartz and Jenny Slate.
Yeah.
Would
Perfect.
Beyond awesome.
Yes. But I don't know if because we didn't see him in the first trailer. I don't know if we saw him in this one. Did we see, besides like the wanted poster or whatever there was posted for him, did we see Squirtle at all?
Yes.
Okay.
It was actually during a battle.
Okay.
The spinning shell.
That's all we got?
That's all we got.
The heck?
I feel like the transformation of Pokemon from live action to from animation is really hard because some of them look exactly like they would, just like a 3D version.
Yeah.
But then like Psyduck looks a little over.
I feel like when they have like actual like fur, it's kind of hard to. Like Jigglypuff is kind of easy.
Oh yeah.
Jigglypuff looks great.
Yeah.
But like with Charizard, because he actually has, fur, and I think he looks good, I think that one's a lot harder to do than, like I said, Jigglypuff.
Fair. Yeah, like Bulbasaur is my favorite, and I'm really glad that we get to see him.
Squirrel's always been mine.
It's funny.
So
we have ones that like complement each other.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, like some of them work, some of them are a little like
I feel they did the best they could.
They did. There's not very many that I'm unhappy with. The only one that I feel I have the most issue with is how Psyduck looks.
Yeah,
Other than that, everyone else looks friggin' great.
Yeah.
Like even the little bit of Charmander that we got to see, he looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
But he's one of those ones that looks straight off of the page.
Yeah.
Like with the big eyes and everything.
I think this was in the first trailer too, but I still can't get over when we see Jigglypuff at first, and like you see, okay, is Jigglypuff a he or a she? I can never remember.
Well, it's both because Pokemon aren't like gender specific.
So can I call it an it, or is that offensive?
I think you can call it an it.
Okay, so when Jigglypuff is like sitting on the, or is like on like the diner table, and like you see it like kind of like smiling, but then it just like turns like mean and evil. I don't know why that like image just sticks out to me. I think it's funny.
You remember why he gets like that, right?
No.
Oh,
I think I do.
So from the original show,
yeah,
Jigglypuff was one of those random Pokemon that would just come up and appear out of nowhere and would sing, and their singing puts everyone to sleep.
Yeah. Oh.
And then when you fall asleep, it gets offended, and so it takes a marker and draws on everyone's face.
Oh yeah. Okay, I do remember that. Yeah, I hated when someone picked Jigglypuff and Brawl because that's what all they would use, and then they kick the shit out of you. It's like you're an asshole.
Dude, my go-to was Kirby, and I just stay at the corner and keep doing his.
Okay, then you're an asshole too if you pulled the whole Kirby
Well, because
shit.
I sucked at everyone else.
Dude, did you ever play as Ike?
No.
Ike was one of the best ones. Like when he threw up his sword and then like came back down with it, I think it like produced like over 20% of damage. Ooh. Ike was one of the best characters to play as, and his final smash was pretty cool too. I don't remember it.
I haven't played Brawl on like a gaming on a system. I've always played it on the computer.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did release kind of like a not like a full version.
It was like a Flash version.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I only played as Kirby because I freaking suck. Or I think there was one time I did a demo.
Yeah.
And I played as the Pokemon trainer, and I did pretty good with that.
Do you have a Wii?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find a cheap version of Brawl. We're gonna kick the shit out of each other. Deal?
This is how friendships end.
Yep.
Friendship ends. It's like
I feel we've been through too much shit to end that way.
True.
Yeah.
Well, one of us would have to record a final All Bros episode if that freaking happens. That'd be freaking hilarious.
Be so sad that our team film career is over barely before it even
Super Smash Brawl.
before it barely even started. Oh, that'll be funny.
Wow,
But
I'm
really
excited
sad.
to see. I'm excited to see what we get from this movie.
Oh, I am too. I really am.
I think Ryan Reynolds brings like the best of like anything that he does.
Oh yeah, like even in like the bad movies like R.I.P.D., even though I still find enjoyment in that movie, him and Jeff Bridges make that movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. have you seen? He released a video on YouTube of his process of getting into the character of Detective Pikachu, and he says that he found out that he got the role while he was going to pick his daughters up from school, and he's like, but I had to dive into the character right then and there, so I didn't show up. And he's like, because Detective Pikachu doesn't know who those little girls are, and then like little clips of Blake Lively would show, and she's just like, yeah, he just left him there.
Oh my gosh.
He's freaking hilarious. Him and Blake Lively are awesome. They're an amazing pair. And I would love to see her do something in a Deadpool movie.
Yes.
Even if she just played herself.
Oh, I would love that.
Just
like,
to
hey,
see
aren't
what
you Ryan Reynolds' wife? Just imagine that.
Just to see what they would do with Blake.
It'd be very interesting to see.
Or like throw one of his daughters in there.
I wonder if he'd be okay though if his daughter was in a. Because I don't know how old his daughters are.
I think they're pretty young.
Oh, okay. I don't know if he wants them in a Deadpool movie.
I think they've seen Deadpool.
Oh,
On accident.
on accident.
I think Blake she did an interview with, I want to say Ellen,
Yeah.
and was saying that they were on a flight, and the in-flight movie was Deadpool, and it was during the sex scenes.
Oh.
Where his daughters were just like, look, it's daddy. And Blake's just like, oh my gosh. And like freaked out over
Just
that.
imagine it's the scene where Vanessa whispers in his ear, "Happy National Women's Independence."
International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be freaking
That's like
cool.
the first image you see of your dad in a movie is him getting whipped. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
That'd be
Imagine
freaking...
trying to get that out of your head.
I know, right? Freaking scarred for life.
Yes, seriously though.
Yeah. So since we don't have any other trailers, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited
Well, I mean,
are
we
you?
do have another trailer. We just don't want to mention it.
Okay. Because you freaking brought it up. The other trailer that we got this week was Dark Phoenix. It was bad.
Yeah.
So we're ignoring it.
And if you guys haven't seen it yet,
And it spoils.
yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet and you want to watch this movie and don't want anything spoiled for you, do not watch this trailer. Because in the first 20 seconds, it spoils a huge plot point of the movie. And, like, I think the director came out and said, like, oh, that's how I wanted it. Because, like,
But why?
But because he said, like, oh, there's a lot more casualties in it. But at the same time, like, but this is one of the X-Men's biggest players. So why would you kill her off in the trailer?
Technically.
Yeah.
They made her a big player.
Yeah.
Because J-Law.
Did you just say Can't you just say Jennifer Lawrence?
No.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't like that they made Mystique one of the big characters. Like, she should be a villain, but she hasn't done any villainous stuff.
No, she hasn't.
Like, the most villainous thing she's done in this movie, or in these movies, is break into Charles's house.
Yeah. I think what I told Caleb is I have two big takeaways from this trailer. One, the X-Men suits that we see at the beginning look like they were bought at a party store. They do not look good at all.
Yeah.
And two, you can totally tell that James McAvoy is wearing a bald cap. It's bad.
And Jennifer Lawrence looks like they just put the little scales on her and
Yeah.
then made her face blue.
Yeah. Like,
Dude, the only thing that's going to redeem this movie, in my eyes, is if they kill everyone. Everyone dies.
Damn.
Everyone dies.
even Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy, Ty Sheridan.
Everyone. Everyone needs to die. Everyone. And then
Damn.
Marvel's just going to be like, we got you, little baby birds. And then be like, waving like an X-Men treat at us.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Damn.
that's the only thing that can redeem this movie is if everyone dies. Like this
I
needs
can understand where you're coming from.
Like, this needs to be Fox's like final farewell, and they're like, okay, so you know how we have all these really shitty X-Men movies? Well, all of them are dead. And I'd just be like, thank you.
I was telling Caleb if at least if Dark Phoenix is bad, it'll make Apocalypse look better.
That's not a high bar, dude.
I know it's not, but to me, Apocalypse I think is not as bad as everyone says it is. There are some high points in it. So if this movie can like kind of be like have people go, you know what, Apocalypse really wasn't that bad, I feel that would be a good thing, a very good thing. So,
anyway, enough of that garbage.
So
cluster.
Should we rank them?
Detective Pikachu all the way.
X-Men Dark Phoenix all the way. Come on, man.
You're the worst.
I know I am.
So like I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to see Detective Pikachu?
It's sitting about a 8.
An 8?
Yeah, is that an 8?
That's actually about where I'm at too.
Nice. Hell yeah. Dark Phoenix is a 12, man. 12.
I will kill you.
I know you will. No, you'll just kick me off this, so it will just be the All Bro channel.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, right?
Uh,
I can just imagine your first episode. I am Caleb, and welcome to the All Bro channel. Oh, that'd be so amazing.
I think I might, if that were to even kind of happen, I think I would just cheat and ask Victor to do it with me.
Damn, I already got a replacement for me. It's messed.
Yeah, from Tailgate Talks podcast.
I feel how it is. Right in the heart, man.
Right in the heart.
Ow, that hurt.
Go for the throat.
Yep.
Anyway, let's jump to the main event. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Time for the main event. Let's play a game.
All right, this week's main event of the evening.
Getting as bad as me.
Dude, I'm like having a really hard time. We're doing a All Bros breakdown of the Lego Movie 2, the second part.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm going to punch you in the throat.
Bring it. Let's go. Throat ready.
Okay, so our new format, for those of you who are joining us for the first time,
if you are, welcome.
Yeah, hell yeah. So we have split the movie into 8 different categories. So the first category that we grade on a scale of 0 to 100 is the story, how we thought the story was, the theme of the movie, how the acting is, the character development, how the music fit in, the effects, the costumes, which...
Yeah, how do we work with that? Should we maybe do like the animation? Or does that go... No, that goes with effects.
Well, they kind of did change costumes a little bit, but all of them fit pretty well.
Yeah.
And then the last one is the genre grade, which is, or just the genre specific grade. So we came up that the genre is an animation comedy.
Yep.
So we'll just kind of grade it on how we thought it did as a animation comedy. And then at the very end, we come up with the average of all of the scores that we gave, and it gives us a final grade for the movie. and hopefully it's one that we can agree with.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out.
Okay, so let's jump right into it. First category is the story. And the story is a bit of a... The Lego movie is kind of a weird one when it comes to story.
It is. I did appreciate that it picked up like right after the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I'm glad that it. I mean, it showed like a recap, but I'm glad that it didn't like skip 10 years into the future just like that.
Yeah.
But so like it shows like the little recap of what happens and how the Duplo monsters, is that kind of what they really are?
Kinda.
Okay. Duplo aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Invade Bricksburg. Isn't that what it's called?
Yep.
Okay. And basically, Emmett and friends try to come in peace, but they're like, no, F you. Well, it seems like it that way. And they basically destroy everything that they build, and they just keep coming back. And then we fast forward 5 years into the future. I believe it's 5 years.
Yep.
And then they make up a whole new city called Apocalypseburg, which I freaking love. But Emmett is the only one that is not hardened by this life. Everyone's like, oh, tattoos and, like, talks with, like, gritty voices. That was pretty bad.
It wasn't awful.
Okay.
It wasn't one of the worst voices you've done.
Okay, that's good. I've heard I really got to work on my, like, cowboy kind of voice, so that's probably, like, as bad as my cowboy, like, tough cowboy will get. But anyway, so Emmett's like the only one that's not affected by it. But like Lucy, is saying, like, oh, you need to, like, toughen up. This isn't, like, everything isn't awesome anymore. I found that funny that they made the joke about, like, that song was cool when we were kids, but because the first movie came out when we were, how old were we? Dude, we were in senior year of high school.
Yeah, we were.
Damn. Oh, that just makes me feel old now. Shit. But the follow-up to Everything is Awesome in this movie is awesome, but Caleb refuses to listen to it again because it will get stuck inside his head.
Oh my god, dude. That song.
That
was almost as bad as Everything is Awesome.
I think I actually like it better than Everything is Awesome.
I think it's okay. Being as like just irritable adult as I can be.
Yeah.
The song was catchier than Everything is Awesome.
Yeah.
It was a lot catchier.
Yeah.
But
for everyone
it was
wanting
still
to know,
annoying.
for everyone wanting to know, this song is actually called Catchy Song. So, I told Caleb not to listen to it until we saw the movie because I love how it's like introduced and just how it keeps on playing. So I'm glad that you didn't listen to it until you saw the movie. Did you feel it was more effective because you didn't listen to it before?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I actually caught myself humming it today.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
I started humming it and I'm like, shit.
So, but basically after that, I don't know what is the spaceship lady called? Do you remember?
I don't. They were just all Duplo characters.
Yeah. So like a Duplo character comes in, takes all basically the whole main cast of the first movie. Lucy, Benny, Batman, Metalbeard, and Unikitty. Takes them back to another planet ruled by Queen Whatever Wannabe. I just love that.
That's an amazing. There's a lot of like little subtleties in this that they don't dive super into.
Yeah. And just like the animation of like how she was able to like change into literally a new form every 5 seconds. The animation on that alone was amazing. It looks so awesome. I loved it.
It was pretty good. So like I liked how with the first Lego movie, the story is just what this little kid comes up with when he's playing with his dad's Legos.
Yeah.
This one had more of a inner story.
Yeah.
Like it was like one that you could read if you didn't if you weren't looking at the Legos.
Yes, I agree.
Like this one is one where it's the brother's just kind of sick and tired of dealing or like getting his stuff taken by his sister.
Yeah, his
who
sister
just
always
wants
wants
to
actually play with him.
Yeah.
They want to combine worlds. So that's like kind of like the main point of the movie is because they try to arrange a marriage between Batman and Queen whatever wannabe so they can actually merge their worlds together and live in perfect harmony. And it's really cool like how they get to that point, but then spoiler alert, they lose it, but then they go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really cool.
That was way cool. Did you have any issues with the story?
Not really. I don't know. Do you feel this story flowed better than the first Lego movie?
I felt it did. I felt this one was a
too.
little bit more. It was easier to follow for an adult.
Yes, I agree.
You still got the fun of it from the perspective of a child.
Oh yeah.
Like there's just that deeper meaning. This was one that I felt if it was directed more for older teenagers.
Yeah, I feel like the first one, like there's like so much going on, that it's kind of hard to follow everything.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, like it tries to like focus on like one thing. Like so we'll go from like Emmett's story, jump to the rest of the crew, I guess.
Yeah.
To their story, then back to Emmett's, then to theirs, then you go to back. Oh my goodness. Emmett, like when Emmett meets Rex, and I'm like really glad that they didn't try to like stretch, like, any of their stories out. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna give Emmett like 10 minutes of this part of his story and then only 5 minutes to this one. It felt like pretty even when it came to each one.
It flowed really well.
It really did.
Like it didn't feel like jumping back and forth.
No.
It was just like a really nice steady flow of back and forth.
I agree.
Like some of the stuff that you could definitely see the influence of like the brother. Like you didn't catch on with the Sistar system.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't catch that. Not only in the first, but in the second viewing of this movie until you brought it to my attention.
Yeah, I mean, how do you miss that?
I don't know.
Sistar,
and I actually have a sister.
Did you actually did you catch on to the Armomapocalypse?
Oh yeah, Armomageddon. Yeah,
Armomageddon.
I caught on to that the first time I saw it.
How'd you miss the Sistar?
I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
Did you miss the Under the Dryer?
No, I got that one too.
Okay.
Yeah, Under the Dryer system. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are really trying here, aren't you?
Yeah, like this stuff. I was just like, okay,
it's a little bit of a stretch, but okay.
Like I'll buy. Like you got me with Armomageddon, and you got me with Sistar system. But really,
let's not push it with the Under the Dryer system, or not? No, it's not. Is it system?
Yeah, it's the Dryer system.
Oh, okay.
But it's Undar from the Dryer system.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
So I was like, come on. Like adults came up with that.
How old do you think? Because I forget the kid's name. How old do you think the kid looks in this movie?
I'd have to say 13, 14.
Okay, yeah, that's about what about the sister?
The little girl, she looked about
like 8?
About 8.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I do appreciate, I mean, I would hope that they would have been able to do this, but I actually do appreciate that they were able to get like the same kid. I don't know if that's like the same girl from the first one that played the sister.
Did you actually see the sister from the first one?
No, you didn't.
So
oh wait, oh yeah, you didn't. Maybe you did. I don't know. Okay, now I gotta go watch the first one again. I found it weird that Will Ferrell like literally was the only part that Will Ferrell was in was a flashback, but I forget, he does play Lord Business, so he actually was in a little bit of it, like the first and the beginning.
I am willing to bet that he could only go in to do the voice stuff for like a day.
Yeah, probably.
And that's why he wasn't in it
Yeah.
a whole lot. And that's why it was just the voice.
Yeah. That kind of sucks, though.
Yeah.
Because
I wonder if it was like scheduling stuff.
Yeah. But, I mean, Maya Rudolph was great as the mom.
She was amazing, dude.
I loved her. This close to childbirth. This close to childbirth after stepping on a Lego. I mean, of course, I don't know that feeling, but I know that stepping on a Lego is one of the most painful things that even as an adult you will experience. It's so painful. It sucks.
Dude, like walking across Legos, when you're purposely doing it, is fine.
Yeah.
It's when you're not expecting it that you're just like, which I totally related with that.
Yeah.
I was like, I've stepped on many a Lego that just kind of got away from me.
It sucks. But overall, I think it was I feel it was a good follow up to, the story was a really good I don't know where I'm going. The story is a good follow up to the first one. I gotta see the first one again because was Benny in it a lot more than he was in the?
He was actually in this one a lot more than the first one.
He was. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Because Benny's my favorite character out of all the new characters, so like I want to see him as much as I can. So if there is a third movie, and it scares me that there might not be, because this movie is not doing that well, sadly, because it's only grossed $136 million compared to a $99 million budget. I would love to see a lot more Benny, because I love Charlie Day in anything that he is in. I don't care what it is. I will watch that if Charlie Day is in it. And so the fact that he plays Benny just makes the character even better. And how crazy he goes about spaceships is still so funny.
Yeah.
So,
what grade would you give the story, or what percentage would you give the story? Because I'm thinking like 80s.
80s?
80s.
That's what I was thinking too. Like you pointed out, it definitely flows a little better than the first one, just because it's kind of focused more.
Well, the first one was mostly focused on Emmett.
Yeah. So this one's focused on like more so like the whole gang, which I really appreciated. Not bagging the first one at all. The first one's still great. Like this is you think like 85?
85 is fair.
Okay. Or would you put it a little lower?
I might want to give it an 80.
80?
Yeah, because
okay.
I feel a lot of the Rex's story.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that just kind of didn't go super well. Like what the purpose of them going to some random ass planet just so Emmett could learn see Rex do the punch.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, but going to that planet led them to I don't know what that place is actually called, where like Superman, Green Lantern, Lex Luthor are living. So I mean, it wasn't
really
pointless.
Accomplish?
Really, no. It introduced us to Catchy Song.
Oh my
led us
gosh.
into Catchy Song.
Well, that wasn't at that.
I know
place.
I know, but it led us into it.
It did lead us into it.
But I'd have to agree with you on the 80.
80?
I would, yeah.
Okay, the overall theme of the story. So I think I wanted your thoughts on it, but I think that the overall theme was kind of like the brother-sister learning to work together.
Yeah, for like it's definitely focused on you really should try to get along with your siblings. I forget like Emmett's speech. But didn't it kind of like focus on that, like, even though you have your differences and even though you guys are different in age, you guys really should try to get along, because the end of the day, this is not what he pointed out, but at the end of the day, family is kind of biggest, most important thing that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lesson to you. Be nicer to Coy and Bronson.
Well, I need to stop
I'm
being
just
assholes.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think that with the theme, it kind of got muddled a little bit with some of like the fake story that they were going through.
Yeah, it did.
So like there wasn't a very clear theme until you kind of got into where they were, where you kind of saw the brother and sister interacting a little bit better, and
Yeah.
then you kind of got to figure out where they were taking this, because at first it was just kind of like, okay, so Duplo's just trying to take over Lego, like good freaking luck. So
It's like they're telling the future.
but I think they pulled off the theme really well.
They did.
So what are you thinking score wise?
Like 85?
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay.
Okay, acting. So this one's a little hard to do because,
Yeah,
we actually got a recommendation from Victor about talking about the lead actor and the supporting, but there wasn't really a lead.
I mean, it's
still
kind of still as Chris Pratt as
Yeah.
Emmett, but also as Rex.
Yeah.
And
So
I think
how was Chris Pratt's?
I thought he was really good. I think it was cool that they gave him 2 parts in this. And I feel like he was able to change his voice just enough to where you could appreciate the. I don't know if you could tell that it was Emmett, but like from a different time period.
I actually didn't think that was where they were going to go.
I
with
didn't
it.
either. So like when they did that and just this was like Emmett when his friends never came back for him, I'm like, oh, whoa, okay, movie, you're going somewhere I didn't think you were, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I
love how that was the justification for the same voices.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was just like, okay, so Chris Pratt's just voicing 2 characters now, and they're talking a lot together.
And I love like the joke of how he's like, but we don't sound that much alike, and then Rex like switches to actual Emmett's voice. He's like, whoa, that was funny.
Dude, that was awesome. Chris Pratt is a very talented
He really
voice
is.
actor.
He is. And once again, he killed it as Emmett and even as Rex.
Yeah,
So I really have no problems with him.
I don't either.
I feel with this performance, you can still tell that he puts his all into it.
Oh yeah. Was there any real
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth
as
Banks.
Wild Style / Lucy. What'd you think of her?
I liked her.
Yeah,
liked
again,
her a
she did a
lot.
fantastic job. Everyone that came back, again, did an amazing job as their characters. Will Arnett was again fantastic as Batman. I don't think there's going to be a Lego movie where if Will Arnett's playing Batman, it's going to be a bad performance. Because after seeing him in a full-length movie as Batman, where he's the main character in the Lego Batman movie,
I felt a lot of the stuff that they were doing with Batman in this one felt really out of place.
the whole marriage thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird direction to take him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I really liked it.
He did the best that he could with the material.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
But some of the performance of his with doing the marriage stuff just felt really out of place.
Yeah. That's
so
fair.
I have to dock a little bit because of Will Arnett.
Well,
and it's
wait,
not
but,
because of Will
shouldn't
Arnett,
that
more the
be-
writing.
But shouldn't that be docked in character development, not acting?
Okay, I'll dock it in character development.
Okay. Come on, man.
Because Will Arnett did do really good with
Yeah.
the overall acting.
I think this was a big shock for us, but Bill Hader played not Bill Hader. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, Nick Offerman.
Ah, shit.
You almost had me.
I almost
Yep.
freaking got you.
Nick Offerman plays Metalbeard, and I don't know why I didn't remember that from the first one, but that was like a big shocker when I saw that in the credits. But he was again fantastic. No problems with Metalbeard.
Yeah.
I liked what.
The main trio or the main team was really good.
Yeah.
The issues that I had with the acting or with the voice acting
Really came from the character development.
No, when it came from the Justice League.
Really.
Really, yeah. Like Channing Tatum did the voice for Superman, right?
Yeah.
And Jonah Hill did the voice for Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I didn't care for Channing Tatum's Superman.
Really? I
Really.
liked it.
The best one was Jason Momoa doing.
Oh yeah, that was
Aquaman.
great. I don't. Did you?
I didn't care for the two that stood out, and for like the ones I didn't really care for were Wonder Woman and Superman.
Okay.
Jonah Hill stood out just enough for me to like him. Like he did a good enough job at portraying the loser that gets left behind.
Okay, so I still think that's really funny. So is this the only movie you have a problem with Channing Tatum voicing Superman, or has it been like every time he's voiced Superman?
Well, he's only voiced Superman in the first one.
And in the Lego Batman movie.
Oh yeah, that's right too.
Yeah.
It's this one.
Okay. So I was gonna say because I think I like his voice as Superman.
Yeah, I think if I'm ranking it, I
Yeah.
liked him best in Lego Batman, and then
I feel it comes to like any of the DC characters, they're best in the Lego Batman movie.
yeah, and then I liked him least in this one.
Okay, that's fair.
And then same with Wonder Woman.
Is it because she wasn't voiced by Gal Gadot?
Yes.
Wow.
No, it's not because of that.
It's like, wow, voicist.
Yeah. So
I mean,
that's the acting. It's not a character development thing.
okay, but I feel Wonder Woman had like one of the funniest like points when who throws her out of her invisible jet?
Wasn't it Rex?
I think yeah, and like how she's like, oh crap, I left my lasso in there. Because isn't it Kobe Smulders that is voicing her?
Yes.
Okay, I think she did a good job. I mean,
she did all right. I still didn't. I liked her better in the first one.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if they approached Gal Gadot, but I mean, I feel if they did, what might have like maybe held her up was maybe she was still doing lines for Ralph Breaks the Internet. I mean, I know it came out like months before this movie,
or Wonder Woman 1984.
That's true. So I feel those could have been the two holdups for her not being able to voice Wonder Woman in this.
Fair enough. Yeah. But I would, if they did do that, they should have done like the Lego version of her Wonder Woman, like they did with
I don't even
Jason
think
Momoa's
I don't
version.
even think they've changed done a Lego figure of her version, have they?
I don't know, honestly.
Because I mean, I knew they had done a Lego version of Jason Momoa as Aquaman because it's such a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they've done one for Wonder Woman, because I don't even know if they've done one for like Henry Cavill's Superman.
I think they have with
Okay.
Henry Cavill's.
Okay, what about Ben Affleck's Batman?
I want to say yes.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I had issues. That's the only acting that I had issues with.
Okay.
But since it was such a small part,
Yeah.
Well,
wait. What about biggest like new character Tiffany Haddish as Queen Whatever Wannabe?
Ooh. I didn't have any issues with her.
I didn't either. She was fantastic.
Tiffany Haddish is a freaking treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no issues with how her acting was.
Even her singing was on point.
It was a little rocky at first.
Yeah, okay, a little bit,
but it got better.
Once she got into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think with acting, I think I want to give it like a 90.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. We're the same, man. We're the
We're
same.
freaking like in sync.
Yeah.
Okay, character development. Now this is where I'm going to dock Batman a little bit.
Okay, I can understand that. I feel the biggest character development that I thought was really cool is at the beginning when Lucy wants Emmett to change so much that she thinks he's like all happy and to like, oh, everything is awesome. But once she sees him like that for what Rex turns him into, she's like, you know what? Actually, I don't like you all gritty. I like that you are okay with who you are. You don't want to change at all. So I thought that was actually really good character development, not only on Emmett's side, but also on Lucy's side, that she finally accepts who Emmett is.
I 100% agree with that. There wasn't a whole lot of development on Emmett's side because he's consistent.
Yeah, but I feel
throughout.
it works for his character.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting with Lucy how you saw that she wasn't always the dark and brooding character that she makes herself out to be. That she actually does have like a bright and colorful past, because it's shown that she actually took a black Sharpie and drew over her bright blue, like wasn't it like the bright blue spot of her hair?
Blue and purple.
Yeah, blue and purple. So I thought like when they washed away that, I'm just like, what? That wasn't real?
I love Batman's comments throughout that. He's like, "Are you hiding a glittery past?"
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Like,
Well, no, I think
like
it wasn't it like an undark past or something like that?
It's something like
yeah,
that.
I think
like
that
I
was
said,
the
I
joke.
can't quote movies worth a damn.
No, you're good. But yeah, that was a funny joke. He's like, "Are you hiding an undark past?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's funny." But I mean, there wasn't. Metalbeard really didn't go anywhere new, which I don't really think Metalbeard needed to.
The main people were Batman, Lucy, and Emmett.
Yeah.
And Rex.
Yes.
Yeah, but the other ones like Metalbeard, Unikitty,
Benny,
they didn't really go.
I mean,
anywhere else.
They progressed on their characters, but they really just pointed out like stuff they love, like Unikitty like was able to like get some like major improvements when it came to like trying to fight back from the Duplos.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was awesome. Like the forms that Unikitty was able to take form of, and then Benny really just pointed out more of how he loves spaceships, and I love how I don't know who's like trying to like talk to him, but he's like, "Don't interrupt me when I'm spaceshipping," or something like that. But yeah, no, like. Nothing wrong with the characters. They don't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
But I feel that's no fault.
Yeah, that's. I think the ones that we should focus on when it comes to the development would be the main ones.
Yeah.
So Arnett or Batman.
Let's face it. Will Arnett has become Batman.
Yeah. Like the only person that I think could do a better job at voicing Batman or Will Arnett. Gosh damn. I'm getting them mixed up. The only person that could do better would be Kevin Conroy.
Yes, I completely agree.
So yeah. So Will Arnett gosh damn it. So Batman, Lucy, and Emmett and Rex.
Yeah.
Emmett/Rex.
Yeah, there we go. MX.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm going to keep messing up.
That's just too funny, dude. That is hilarious. Like I said, that just proves that Will Arnett is Batman. He is Batman.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I love how they reference all the previous Batman. He's like, I liked you best when you were Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And he's like, what about Adam West?
Yeah,
even though that
the
figure,
joke, yeah. I mean, the joke was, I like men in tights. He's like, I wore tights. Just ask Adam West.
I didn't like. I've seen a better Lego version of the Adam West Batman than the one that they showed, because that one just looked like Batman with like a blue helmet.
Yeah, it did.
The one from the Lego Batman 3, I want to say.
Yeah,
looked a lot better.
Yes, I completely agree. So I don't know why. Well, I mean, I don't know if they actually like created a minifigure for that. That might have been the reason why. But I don't know. I feel they should have made that minifigure especially for this movie.
Oh yeah.
But
So like I said, Lucy had really good character development. I'm as much as I hate to do it, I think I'm gonna dock for Emmett a little bit because he was just the same throughout.
yeah, but isn't that kind of his character?
It is his character, but there wasn't any real development from him other than learning how to do the destruction punch.
I mean, but you kind of have to give it to. He definitely did try to change for Lucy. He told Rex, he's like, teach me how to be the brooding, tough guy that Lucy wants me to be. And
okay.
yeah.
So I think you could argue the fact that his development was him trying to change for someone and then just being like, this is just how I am.
Yeah, and Lucy, like even Lucy was kind of like the more so the one that said, I like you how you are, please don't change.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give. Gosh damn it, computer. Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Then the only real one that I'm going to dock for is Batman.
Okay.
Because I think
That's
Rex was fairly good.
Yeah,
Learning,
I found
like seeing his friends come back for him.
I did find it and this was like a funny joke throughout when Lucy first finds Emmett. And he's like, wait, she's like, who's this guy? He's like, oh, okay, you can see him too? I thought he was just a figment of my imagination and like the push that I needed to change my ways. I thought that was funny.
Dude, that was one of the best jokes.
Yeah.
I loved how he was Rex would reference movies that edgy people got to see, like Back to the Future.
And then, what was the other one?
That's a real good question. Like I said, we're super shitty at quoting movies.
Yeah, we are. I forgot.
It wasn't Knight Rider, was it?
No. It wasn't Terminator, was it?
It might have been Terminator.
Okay. Damn it, now I gotta go see it a third time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Terminator.
Okay.
So he referenced Terminator and Back to the Future, and he's like, that's what edgy people watch. And I loved how he was like, oh, I'm having a Back to the Future moment. They were like, Back to the Future? And he's like, yeah, it's a real edgy movie that that mature people watch.
Yeah.
I loved how they did that effect, but I'm not going to talk about that until we get to effects.
Okay.
So, my docking for Batman, I think I want to give it like an 85.
Not a 90? I don't know what that was.
Just because Batman was such a big character.
Okay. And like they went somewhere you did not expect them to, and you didn't like where they took him.
I did not like where they took
I didn't
Batman.
either.
Like
okay.
someone else should have married Queen. What I want to be.
Whatever I want to be.
Whatever I want.
What I want to be.
Sure. Sure.
Like who?
Benny.
Yeah, that's really the only other one.
Or Benny or Metalbeard.
Yeah. I mean, I feel let Benny get married in a spaceship, or literally just surround him with spaceships, and he'll do whatever the hell you want him to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, no, I agree. So yeah, I'd have to agree, 85.
Okay, music. And I felt the music in the first one was better.
Really?
Yeah.
The only song I remember from the first one is "Everything Is Awesome."
I'm pretty sure that was the only
That's the only song?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if that's the only song, because I wasn't the biggest fan of "Everything Is Awesome," even when it first came out. I didn't love it. And literally, for how many songs are in this movie, and I literally love them all. I found that, like, I downloaded the soundtrack right when I got home. And I can't get "Catchy Song" out of my damn head. Like,
Catchy Song was good. I think that one was better than Everything Is Awesome. But I did not care for Tiffany Haddish's song.
really?
The first one that she did.
The "I'm So Not Evil."
Yeah.
Oh, I liked that one.
That one was very misleading.
I think that
But
was the point.
I know
that was
I know
the
it
point.
was the point.
So
but
I think
didn't
like
I don't like it.
really, I loved it for that. I thought that was so funny.
I felt the music for that.
I don't know, dude.
Just
This might be
didn't-
like one big thing that we disagree on.
So what score would you give the
Like,
music?
I'm giving them like a 95.
Well, I was thinking like 90. So want to meet in the middle at like 93.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, effects.
I actually thought you were thinking like lower than 90. I was thinking you were thinking like 80 or 85. So thank you for thinking 90.
Yeah, just because my issues with that song was more the singing. Like, it was a good song,
Okay.
but it was once they started getting more into it that it got better for me.
Okay.
It was the
Alright.
beginning where it was more Tiffany Haddish kind of talking,
Yeah.
that she's not a great singer.
Okay. All right. Fair. But
So I couldn't dock everything else as much as I want to dock the catchy song. I'm not going to, because it was a freaking catchy song.
you're a good person.
Okay, effects. This one, I think the effects were a little bit better in the first.
I agree because I feel like because they have two other movies besides the Lego movie now under their belt with the Lego Batman movie and the Lego Ninjago movie, the animation has been able to evolve, and I still love the animation so much because it still looks like computer generated, but it still looks like the movements of the Lego figures don't look like they look like stop motion. And that's what I love, that they haven't done away with that.
Yeah.
Because like in the Lego movies, the Lego movies and then the Lego games are completely different in movement. I feel the Lego movies look more so like they could actually be in stop motion, whereas I feel with the Lego games, I don't know, there's something about it, like it feels like, yeah, it could be in stop motion, but like it's going to take you an expert to be able to pull off that kind.
Yeah.
So like, but with like this kind of animation, it looks like still like a kid could still pull off that kind of stop motion that they're going for. And I still liked the like how like when they enter the Sistar system or stuff like that, and it's just like the spaceship like hanging by like a little
A string.
yeah.
Just
I loved those added nods to it, that yeah, this is still like kids just imagining this, coming up with this story. I loved that.
I love that too. But so where it was really noticeable, because I didn't really catch on to this until like I had little hints there here and there when it was really up close on the faces.
Mm-hmm.
But you could tell when it went from with Emmett at the end with the fight with Rex, where it went from a real Lego to a fake.
Okay, so like when they're like actually like out in like the real world. Okay.
Yeah. So like because remember when it was doing that switch?
Yeah.
So you could tell the second it turned into a computer generated Lego.
Well, I mean, I feel that the reason, like, they kind of like, that's what, I still kind of get confused by that. Like, so a Lego can come to life, but like it doesn't have as much motion as it does in a kid's imagination.
I guess.
Like
It's restricted to like the rules.
Yeah, but yet like in Toy Story, when a toy comes to life, like it can like move its arms and legs just like a human being.
Yeah.
So I'm a little confused by that. Because like the way, especially like when Rex and Emmett start fighting, like it's literally just like chest bumping each other. But I mean, I get where you're coming from though. I do.
Yeah, I felt with the first one and Lego Batman, not so much with Lego Ninjago.
Yeah.
Because Lego Ninjago felt very computer generated. But
Yeah.
with Lego Batman and the first Lego movie, it felt like that was something that you could have easily, like, not easily, but something that you could have done shot for shot with Lego pieces.
Yeah.
This one felt a little bit more computer generated to me.
It did, because
Like, I understand the computer generation for the movement of the faces,
yeah.
but I'm like the overall, like, the Lego pieces themselves was a little bit more computer generated than it felt in the first.
So I get where you're coming from, because in the first one, they never, when they're like actually like the actual Lego piece in the real world, they're never able to like talk or move their mouth. Like it's kind of like just like a voice over, and literally all they can do is skid. So like when like Rex was in the real world and he was actually able to like move his mouth and everything, I was just like, okay, that's kind of going against like what happened in the first movie.
Yeah, like the movie wasn't following its own rules.
Yeah. So, yeah, now that like that's starting to come to my head, I can understand your complaints here.
So I'm thinking with effects.
Oh, do you want to bring up your like the effect that you like with the Back to the Future scene?
So yeah. So I liked how they were like swapping the pieces out with like clear ones.
Oh yeah,
or, like,
that was cool.
It went to like gray to clear, then it just disappeared.
Okay,
I loved that.
Yes, I did like that. And I also liked that they still were doing like the whole like as they're like building something, the Lego piece appears clear until they put it into place. I thought I appreciated that they still included that when they were master building.
Yeah.
So
The effects were overall like really good.
Yes.
They just weren't as good as they have been in the past.
yeah,
So
and
I'm
I feel
thinking-
it's not like the effects fault. It's just like the continuity of the effects in the Lego universe.
Yeah. So I'm thinking 80 with that.
I was gonna go like 85.
85,
Can we meet in the middle?
82.
I was gonna go 83. Okay, 82.
Yeah. I mean, I gave you that little point with the music, so
Okay, fine. I'll give you that point with effects.
okay. Costumes. None of the costumes really changed for any of the actual Lego characters,
No.
so I don't have any complaints.
Like really, the
with
only thing that
those.
the only like costume changes were kind of really Tiffany Hash's character, but that's just her like changing her form.
Well, Batman
Okay, yeah.
changed his completely.
Yes.
Didn't care for that one, so I'm gonna dock a little bit for making Batman white.
What about when Rex gifts Emmett one of his vests?
That looked weird.
It did.
But it fit in a way.
Do you feel it would have fit better if like it was sleeveless?
Yeah.
Like how Rex's is? Yeah, I agree.
So, what are you thinking?
Is 90 too high?
90 might be a little high.
85.
Because the lack of costumes.
Okay.
Or changes thereof.
85?
85.
Okay.
85 is fair. Okay. And genre specific, which was animation comedy. The comedy,
Really good.
super good.
Like I found myself even the second time laughing at some of the jokes because they're still really good jokes.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is a movie that you can literally take the whole family to. No one's gonna get offended by it, and there's really no scenes that are inappropriate for little children. Animation I think is really really good. I feel as far as these movies keep coming out, the Lego animation just keeps getting better and better. So I'm interested to see the next one, which I think is actually, from what I heard, is the Lego Batman movie too.
I'm excited for that.
Me too.
Especially if they bring back Michael Cera.
Yes. Oh, can it be the Lego Robin movie?
Oh my
this
gosh,
time?
that would be awesome.
Like, come on, that would be amazing. Cause he was amazing as Robin. Everyone who voiced a character in that movie was amazing. But yeah, so like I said, like the animation just keeps getting better, and I love that so much. Like I said, the comedy worked very very well. There was no like really potty joke humor, which I really did appreciate.
Yeah, that's freaking cheap humor.
It's the low ball of
Yeah.
humor.
It's kind of like, oh, we got nothing else funny to do. Let's
put in a poop joke.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're looking at you, Illumination.
Yeah. Yeah. So like honestly, genre specific. Like, what are you thinking? Like a 98?
I'm thinking 95.
95? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll agree.
Okay. So, that is the final category for this movie. And the final grade for it is a B+, which
I think is well deserved.
fair.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Really good sequel.
Yeah,
I highly recommend
I do
going
too.
to see it.
Like, I'm amazed at how well they were able to pull off a sequel to the Lego Movie.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that concludes this breakdown.
Yeah.
So next week is the 7th. So we're going to be doing a breakdown of
How to Train Your Dragon?
How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
Then after that
Will be our breakdown of Captain Marvel.
Yep, Captain Marvel.
And then I think didn't we say we wanted to do How to Train Your Dragon too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then try to go see the third one and maybe do. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a movie coming out later March, but I forget what. But we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out when we get there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, next week is going to be How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep.
A recommendation by our good friend over at Tailgate Talks, Vic.
Yeah, shout out to you, Vic.
Hell yeah. So we're going to do a breakdown of that, come to a conclusion on what we think its
rating
is.
I mean, we all know it's a great movie.
It is a great movie. Does have some issues, not a lot, just some.
I mean, I'm actually honestly excited to revisit it because I've actually only seen How to Train Your Dragon once.
Ooh.
And that was when it came out in theaters in 2010. So
Damn.
so this is going to be like it's going to feel like my first viewing of it, so I am stoked to watch this movie again.
Hell yeah, I'm excited too. All right. Well, with that, if you liked this episode, want to check out more or keep caught up with us, you can subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, and Spotify. Our content is also released on YouTube, if you prefer to listen that way. New video
coming soon, I promise.
Hell yeah. You can also follow us on social media. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/The All Bros, no punctuation. Or on Twitter at The All Bros. Again, no punctuation there, other than the @ sign.
Yeah.
Because that technically counts as a punctuation.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. If you have something you want us to discuss in the next episode or a movie that we should see like Victor did, you can email us at theallbroschannel@gmail.com or fill out our form on our website, tinyurl.com/theallbros. And we'll hope to hear from you guys. I'm going to try and do like a question of the week thing for like something that kind of relates to what we're going to be discussing.
I like it.
Yeah. So, look forward to that. And until then, I am Caleb.
And I'm Jonathan.
And this has been the All Bros podcast. Deuces.
Bye.
Gosh, I suck.
Yeah, you do.